Hey guys, this evening I'm going to do something that is not my idea again. It is Kelly Barlow. Kelly Barlow Creations, I think is her YouTube. She done this back, I guess, at Christmas time. But I'm going to do it, I want to make two of them for my dad's birthday. And I've got another thing I'm going to do too also for his birthday. But I wanted to show you guys what she'd done because I thought it was such a cute idea. I wanted to do it too. And of course, using different pictures. I've got a picture of their dog. Of course, this is when he was a puppy. I thought my mom would appreciate that. And my dad has a truck. It's a 47. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Let me think. Yeah, 47 Chevrolet. And I think it's bad to the bone. So I think he'll like this. And what I've used here is the same thing Kelly had used. Is these fusible cotton fabric sheets. And I got mine off YouTube. Can't remember where I think she said she got hers off of Amazon. But I couldn't find them on Amazon, so I went ahead and went to YouTube and got, eBay and got them. So, but that's what we're going to use. And I've already printed the pictures off because it's really simple. You just print, put your picture on, get your design, print it, and then you iron it on whatever you're going to put it on. And so I'm using the same material she used because this is going to go well with the truck. And I'm just going to put this on here and iron it straight onto that. But I'm using these trivets from Dollar Tree. And these little feet that are on the back of it. My thing wants to fall, so I'm trying to keep it up here where you guys can see it. But I'm just using my X-Acto knife, and I'm just getting a point right up under those little dots. And it's coming right up. See there? They peel right up. I'm going to stick them right over here. Just keep your fingers away. In case that knife slips all the way through, you don't want it to get you. But once you get the knife point up underneath it, they pop up really easy. But I'm making two of these because I really couldn't decide which design I wanted to do. And because he liked both of them. Kelly used Goo Gone to take this residue off from where those little feet were, those little dots. But I don't have any Goo Gone here. I did, but I think I'm out. So I'm just using pure acetone. You just have to be careful with this stuff. But it'll bring that stuff right off. It eats it right up. And it'll eat everything else off too, off your mats and everything. So you just have to be real careful with and not get it on anything. And wipe it right up. So I'm just going to clean these really good. Because you don't want any of that residue on them anyway. You want your stuff to stick really well to it. And I don't know why that keeps sticking right there. Maybe I didn't put enough. I just barely put a little bit on my rag. Because I didn't want it to be a bunch. There we go. Now, I don't feel any residue anywhere. I'm just checking them. And just make sure you got all the residue up. And it probably wouldn't hurt to wear gloves when you're using this stuff. But it could eat holes through the gloves too. This turns your fingers white. Now, with that, I want to make sure this is good and clean. So let's see, this looks good and clean and dry. So I'm just going to push these over to the side for the moment. And I'm going to pull this one because this one was clean prior, and I know it's clean. Although I do see a little spot right there. I think I can scratch that off with my fingers. You know, with using that, I'm just going to use a little bit of water here, and this is just regular water. Just go over it with some regular water. There we go. Make sure there's nothing on it. There we go. Phew, that stuff does take your breath away, though. Okay. And we're just going to get some Mod Podge here. And we're going to coat this really well. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do first. I need to do my ironing of this. Let me get everything up here. And make sure you get your picture centered as best you can. That line's gonna throw it off just a little bit there. I think that looks pretty good. Right there. And I'm just using my Easy Press for my Cricut. Just press it. And it should press it right on there. I'm just going to check it over a little bit, make sure we're good. There we go. Now we'll lay this one over to the side. Let's put this one on here as best we can in the center. I'm just eyeballing it, because you can't really go by the lines, because the lines are not the same on each side. This one's a lot thicker than this one. So we're going to go with that. Made the colors pop more on that, didn't it? That looks good. I wonder why it didn't make the colors pop on this one more. Just leave. Okay. Alright, now we cut that off. We move this out of the way. And I lose more stuff. Okay, hang on one second. I had a piece of this over here, and I moved it, and I don't know why I moved it and didn't bring it back. I guess I thought I wasn't going to use it. but I am. So, get this one up here. And I'm using Mod Podge, and this one is dishwasher safe. So, I'm hoping, I'm not going to recommend her put it in the dishwasher, but at least if she wants to wash it, you know, it would help keep it water. It would be easier for her to wash if it got water on it on the bottom. And I'm just putting this on even. And a good coat. You want a pretty good coat on it, but you want it even. So, and you want all your lines going the same way. And you want this smoothed out as best as you can. No real thick spots in it. I do have a thick line running right there, but I'm going to run it. Okay. Now I'm going to get my... I'll do the dog first. And I guess I need to move all this out of my way. Just for the moment. Because like Kelly says, you got one shot. So I'm going to get this on here as centered as I can. And I'm centering the picture as best I can. I'm going to turn it over. Smooth out all those air bubbles. Alright, I'm going to actually put this one to the side. And I'm going to wash this one real quick. With some water. Oops. So this is just regular water, tap water. Just want to wash this down. Make sure there's no residue from anything. From the sticky stuff or the polish remover. So I'm going to go ahead and put our Mod Podge on. Making sure I've got it good and smooth. Hope I got it smooth enough. Looks pretty good. I'll pick it up, leave my paper. Get that centered as possible. I'll push down on it as good as I can. And then I'll flip it. Alright, I'll put this one over here too, because I'm going to run Mod Podge across the back of them. And we're going to do a really good coat on it. And then we're going to have to wait for it to dry. And it's going to take it a couple hours to dry. I could go put it in my oven, but I can wait. It's no big hurry for it. But after it dries, then I'm going to come back and cut the edges off of the fabric. The material really soaks this stuff up. See if I can get a couple dabs out here, so I can work just a little bit faster here. Now, just making sure you go all the way to the edge of your trivet underneath there, because you want those corners to lay down good. And this Mod Podge smells different than regular Mod Podge, I guess because it's dishwasher safe. Make sure those corners are good and saturated. Now we'll start on this one. Make sure I'm soaking that corner really good. And the edges. You want those edges done really nice and good. Oh, good and saturate it. Saturated. I can't even talk. I've got glitter. I thought I got all that glitter out of here, but I've still got some. And just make sure you get the edges good and saturated. And, you can wait for it to dry like I'm going to, or you can put it in your oven. I think Kelly says she puts it in like for the lowest her settings on her oven will go, and I'm not sure exactly how low hers go. I think mine's like 100 and something, maybe 200, I don't know. But you put it on your lowest setting and just put it in there for like 5 or so minutes, and then kind of watch it. If it's not quite dry, you can go a little bit more, and just kind of base it off of your project that you're doing, because it just depends on how saturated you've got something as to how long it's going to dry. I'm just hitting this in a couple more places. I don't know if I got enough on it or not. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to let these dry and I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back and these are dry. And they've stuck to each other. Oh well, let's see if I can get that apart. Mod Podge dries really good. Might have to cut that off anyway, so. And they turned out really cute. Oh yeah, these look amazing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That looks really good. The puppy's a little harder to see, but he looks good too. But now, I don't know if I want to use the. I think I want to use this. See if we can cut this right along the edges. There we go. And okay, now that I've got these trimmed up, I'm just going to turn them over and take these little feet, I guess you call them, and I'm just going to put them right back on in the corners. I'm just going to hot glue them back on. Just to make sure they stay. They still have sticky on them, but I just want to make sure they stay. They don't need a lot of glue, just enough to get them down and make sure they're flat. Okay, we got 4 more. Oops, I should have stuck these to that paper like I did those other ones. These are sticking better. Yep. Oops. Got some glue falling there. Get that up real quick. Now. Now, let's make sure they're down and good, flat. up any strings there. So got a little bit right there I gotta get up. Alright, then we can turn them over. And there's the trivets. Beautiful. And these will make nice gifts. I think they'll enjoy them. Alrighty, we'll go on to the next project, guys. Okay, for this next project, we're going to use this little truck. And I've got a sander here. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to go ahead and take this off, this ribbon. Now, and this thing here can come off to the tag. Set it to the side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this glitter off of it. So I'm just going to start by sanding it. It's peeling it up pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see the dust right there. I may have to get some rougher sandpaper than this, but this will get us started. Okay, whew, that's a lot of work right there. I ended up using the side right here that was really coarser, and just started working it. But you just have to really work hard at this. Get this, they really got this glitter glued down good, let me tell you. But it's coming off. Just have to work on it for a little bit. Let me get my little orb here. To get at most of this glitter. Let that sit right here for a minute because I know I'm going to need it again. Whew. Mercy. Let me tell you, it was made good quality. They have that glitter on there really good. And I'm going to do something real quick here before I forget. I know I've scratched some of it off, but at least I need to take a photo of this truck before I get all this stuff off of it. Now, and I want to smooth this down as best I can. I'm actually going to take this off, I believe. This part with the hearts in it there. Things we do for crafting, let me tell you. Buy something cute and pretty, and then we work really hard to make it look different. Be careful of your edges here, though. I peeled up some paper on that one. All right. Mercy. I have glitter everywhere. You know, glitter's really pretty, but I don't know that I'm a really big fan of glitter. The best way I know to get glitter up is, well, okay, well, I swear, there's my tape's gone now. Oh, there it is. I really believe I have elves out here, or gnomes or something. They really mess with my stuff. Because I just swear up and down I didn't put it there. But the best way to get glitter up is just take a piece of tape. And run it all over the place. Just pick up that glitter as best you can. But it works. It pulls it a bunch up. I'll do another piece. Let me stick my orb back over here on its little holder. Wonder how much stuff I can get off my truck this way. So get some of the dust off of it. All right. Now, I am going to take this off. I just got to see which way is the best way to take it off. I don't know if I can use this. I probably need a box cutter. But right now, I got glue on the tip of that. I'm going to score it where I want it to come off. Right through there. I'm making squirt a couple times and it may pop right off. I don't know. We'll see. Let me squirt up this way. It's cutting it pretty good. I'm just going to keep doing this for a little bit, guys, till I get it down where I want it. Okay, now I got it pretty deep, so I'm going to try to see what I can do with these cutters. Because I think I got it fairly deep now. I wonder if I can poke that through, at least right in there. My blade fell out. Look at there. Well, thing's not tightening up. Because left would be loosening it. What's going on here? There we go. Now, I don't know if I can, I don't know exactly where it's at, so yeah, that looks like it's trying to go below it, so let's see if we can continue to do this. It's harder to take off than I thought it would be, but it'd probably be better if I had a box blade, and I don't have one out here. I don't think, anyway. No, of all the things I've got, I don't think I've got a box blade out here. See if I can keep this going like this for a little bit. This is probably gonna be my cleanest cut. Alright, now, let's see where we're going. I feel like we're getting through there. Yep, I think we are starting to come through. I'm going to keep my hand up there above it. This knife blade's like, I'm not supposed to be made to do this stuff. I don't know, but I'm going to start taping it here in a minute. Oops, I don't think I got it down in there far enough. Now, paper's peeling up right there. That's good. I just peeled the paper up off this, couldn't I? Wouldn't have to sand it if it's gonna come off like that. There. That come right off. Now I can just work with this corner. This breaks right out of there. There we go. Put that corner down in there. All right. Now, we can come in here and sand this and make it a little smoother. There we go. Trusty orb. Now, what I'm going to do with this truck is I'm going to paint it to look like my daddy's truck. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is my daddy's truck, and I had put decals on his hubcaps to make it look like the old Chevrolet hubcaps. So the vinyl decals. So I'm going to try to make little bitty tiny decals to go on this truck. And I'm going to paint it the flat black. And I'm going to try to get in some of these like this 3 lines here. I may even have to, I don't know if I can put something on here to build that headlight out a little bit like that. But we're going to try to build that out. Maybe. We'll see how we can work it. I'm going to try to pull this here and pull the headlight up here a little higher. I know this truck's not the same shape as his truck. You can see the difference. This is a rounder truck. This is probably a Ford. His is a Chevrolet. But I want to make this truck look as close as I can to his. So, with that being said, I'm going to be painting flat black. We're going to have some chrome, so I think I've got some metallic paint. We'll have this chrome here with the little decals in it. I don't know if I'll hand paint on these little white areas here, or if I'm going to put a decal in here, and maybe I may try to paint this door frame back in. I don't know. May try to do decals on it to try to get it to pull out and make it look like the real truck. It's like a metallic door. I'm going to putty this to get rid of this hole. So, bear with me, guys. We're going to try to make this truck look as close as we can to that. I don't know if I'll paint in a mirror or a decal mirror. So, I don't know. I'll just have to see what I can do on my Cricut and just see what we can get done on it as close as possible and what will be the best way to do it, painting it or decaling it. So, alrighty guys, stick with me. Watch this rest of this video. We're going to see what we can do here. So, but first off, we'll probably just paint this thing flat black and let it sit and dry. And I don't know if I've got spray. I think I may have some spray that's flat black. I do. And I think I'm going to take it outside and spray it flat black, and then I'll be back. Okie dokie. Alright guys, real quick, I'm just going to show you. I don't have any spackling in here. But I do have some model air dried model clay. And I'm just going to put some of that in this hole. Because it'll dry and be just fine in there. That way you guys can see what I'm using. Yeah, it went perfect all the way through. Looks good. And I can save this little bit here that I didn't use. This stuff's wet and it will dry just fine. So I'm going to stick all this back in here. Alright, and I've got my flat black 2x Ultra cover paint that I got from Walmart, Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra paint and primer. So, wood, metal, plastic, and more. Flat black. Okay, I'm going to go paint this truck and I'll be back. Alright guys, my iPad got me again. I lost the footage of painting this and putting the decals on it. But I've got wanted to show you the decals on the wheels. I know they're big, but if I went any smaller, I don't think I could have weeded all that out. Especially all these little bitty lines and these little letters. But I made them as best I could, and I'm going to go around here with a little bit of this lighter color. But I've got the chrome pieces here. I've got the gas cap. I went ahead and painted in these, the mirror, the handle, little emblem thing or whatever that is. I think it's the lock right there. The headlights, the bumper, the little tail light here, and this is of course your step side. I tried to give it some dimension there, and the top of the bed of the truck where it rolls over. But let me show you a picture of the truck again. That's the truck. Of course, it's facing the other way. And like I said, guys, I know this is a probably a Ford. You can tell the difference here. See, the Chevy's got the longer nose. This is a little bit rounder, but I just thought I would do this to see if I couldn't do it. And to give it to my dad, maybe to cheer him up a little bit. I don't know if you remember or not, but my dad was in a farming accident, a tractor accident. One of his tractors had ran over him on December 4th. So he is still in the, well, he's not in the hospital now, he's home. But he is in a wheelchair still. He is able to get up and move some now. And, but he can't get out and do a whole lot. So I thought I'd try to cheer him up and send him something that, he'd like, that looks like his truck. So he can't get out and ride in it like he wants to or drive it. So just thought I'd do this to cheer him up. I don't know. It's cute. It's not perfect, but no craft is. So, alrighty. But we're going to continue painting and hope my iPad holds out for us. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull in some more of this. No. Not made a uh-oh there. Good thing it caught my mat. Now, put some pavement in here. Some more silver. Till I get it to the color I want. Right there, I think that's it. Now, what I'm going to do is try to go around these decals a little bit here on the wheels, just to give it some depth to them. Very carefully. Or to do this with red, I guess, because the wheels are red. But I just wanted to give it a little dimension here. Here we go. See if that works. It's not going to be perfectly correct to his truck, like I said, because this is a little Ford truck, I believe, and my daddy's is a Chevrolet, a 47 Chevy. Alrighty. Yeah. I'll just give it a little bit of dimension around those tires there. I may even go back and do red around it. I don't know. Because his hubcaps, his wheels, not the hubcaps are the silver ones like this. But the wheels itself are red. So, I don't know. I think it's coming along pretty good. It's right cute. Be cute sitting on his wall or hanging wherever they want to hang it. Come along this up here just a little bit. Now, that's going to work. I'll try to straighten this one up just a hair. Hopefully I don't make it worse. Okay. I don't know what else I can do to it. To make it look any different. Yeah, I keep getting wider and wider. Trying to make this straight. Now, there we go. Let's make this one just a tick wider too. Make it match. Hopefully it'll match a little bit better. Now, go up here. There we go. Now it kind of gives it a, you guys see that? It gives it some dimension around the tires there. Alrighty, like I said, I don't know what else I can do to it to make it look any different, so I think we've got it. I think I've got everything here that I needed. I think we're going to go with that. Hope he likes it. Thank you guys, and I apologize, I lost the footage of putting the decals on and the starting of painting of the lines here. and the bumpers and my mirror. I apologize greatly for losing that. Well, what do you do when your iPad decides that it can't do it? So, oh well. What do? We just go on. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like what I've done. Please like, subscribe, and share. And just give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up and like. Thank you guys. And subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you guys. But I apologize for losing more footage again. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.